When the top athlete of a sport gets injured, it is a bad news for everyone. Bad news for the fans because they don't get to see the peak of their favorite sport. Bad news for the promoters because they cannot invite the best talent out there. And bad news for arm wrestlers because now there is no top spot to aim for. There is no joy in being at the top knowing that the actual best guy is just on a vacation after an injury. Levan Saginashvili went to a physiotherapist last week. These are the 4 procedures that she did on his wrist and forearm. This lady officially became the first person to bend Levan's wrist back in about 6 years or more. Not looking good for Levan. It is easy for us to say that don't lift these dumbbells so that you aren't forced to lift these. It is easy for us to say that ego lifting is injuring these top athletes. But maybe we should consider that without these ego lifts, they wouldn't have been as strong as they are today. And we wouldn't probably talk about them because they won't be at the top. Injury is the risk that these athletes take to be on the top of the game. And I think we should respect that. So what does this mean now for Levan? If this is the same injury as his left wrist, which he hasn't been able to recover from till now, then he's out for a while. Maybe for another year, which is bad news for arm wrestling. Because we know about Levan, he isn't going to compete unless he's truly 100%. So what to do now? Who is the best guy? I think this is the perfect time, perfect opportunity to see Devon Larratt versus Hermes Gasparini super match. Now consider this equation. Gennady is injured, so the August 26th match between Devon and Gennady is cancelled. Then Morozov was the replacement, but now Devon versus Morozov is also cancelled. Devon has already challenged Denis Siplenkov for the same day and he is probably not going to accept that match. So who is left? Hermes Gasparini. I think he should wait till July 29th. If he's not injured after the Jerry match, then that match should be immediately booked. Devon was already preparing for that date. He was already preparing for a super heavyweight match. So there is no need to cut weight. In one of the previous videos that I did about this topic, we discussed in detail how can we make this match happen between Hermes and Devon. Hermes is aiming for the top spot, which was Levan Saginashvili, but now it is confirmed that he's not going to arm wrestle this year. So I think he can shift his focus to a Devon Larratt super match right now. So if Hermes is ready to have a match against Devon on August 26, East versus West 9, then there is absolutely zero excuse for Devon to refuse that match. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.